festival this year?
Probably writing all the jokes, I guess, making them funny. That's probably the hardest thing.
Yeah.
So if worst comes to worst, I'll probably just steal them all offline or something. Online? No, I take it back. It was a bad joke, but there'll be better jokes than that in the show, hopefully.
Don't worry. We look good together. Hey Fiona, how are you?
I'm very well. I've been working very hard, mostly on my appearance, which I should be working more on the show. But I've spent $4,500 on my face, which, yeah. I used to have a coin slot here.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was scared if I went to, a shopping mall that a kid would stick 20 cents in it and ask me for a ride. So I've dealt with the coin slot, but I've got just enough, movement to do a show.
Yep.
And the show's called My Brilliant Career. And obviously my career has not been that brilliant at times, and they're the stories that I'm telling.
Can you tell me about your festival show?
The show is called The Secret. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm falling with everyone.
The show is called The Secret to Being Awesome, and that is how to hold a lady.
Have you had any troubles with preparing the show this year?
Oh, sure, there's always troubles.
Yeah.
Because your brain gets in the way.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I probably should write, and then your brain goes, nah, why don't you tweet about nothing? Why don't you go on Twitter for the next hour? That'll help you write your show. Oh, look, Judge Judy's on. Yay! So, but whatever. I'm a week away from opening in Adelaide. We don't need to talk about that because this is from Melbourne. And it'll be totally right by Melbourne.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Tell me about your comedy show, Chieng Reaction.
It's a new show. It's probably it's my third 1 hour special. It's probably my most mature show. There's the least amount of swearing and sex in it, probably. I think it's got a lot of personal experiences in it. I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out. I've been trialing it before Melbourne, so it's ready to go. I'm really excited for it.
What do you think the hardest thing of setting up this show was for you?
It was sitting down with a blank slate and going, okay, 1 more hour in write a new hour in less than a year.
Okay.
So that was the hardest thing. But once you get started, I don't know. I got in a little bit of a roll with this one, just living life, just YOLOing.
Lawrence Mooney is a stupid liar, which means I'm stupid and a liar. But the show is basically about the lies we tell ourselves in order to go forward. For example, one lie that is very common is, I didn't really love him anyway. The perception we have of ourselves that is rudely shaken from us by shop windows and mirrors. So it's all about the lies I tell myself in order to go forward. As I go forward towards death in this decaying carcass.
That's so depressing.
It's very depressing. There is no positive message. There's no uplifting revelation. It's just pure, unadulterated, hilarious hell.
Look, I'll be honest. I woke up at 4 this morning to do radio. It's early now. It's what is that, like 11:30 now? I feel like it's midnight. I think I've had 47 coffees. I shelved half of those, and I've almost got enough caffeine to keep me upright.
How do you balance breakfast radio with comedy?
Coffee. Some would say I don't balance it with comedy well at all. But yeah, it's kind of fine. I nap during the day. I love a nap.
I love a good nana nap.
Yeah, you made yours sound sexy, even though you said nana.
And tell us about your upcoming festival show.
Oh, it's fucked. It is fucked. The show is called Middle Class Gangster, and it was essentially giving shit to the middle class. And in that 10 months since I had to apply, I've gone and got a job and started earning money, and I've become a part of the exact thing I wanted to give shit to.
And how do you prepare for a show with all this going on?
I don't.